You missed me, sweetheart. What? Nothing to say?
If you are here, then Washington is safe.
True. Thing is, I believe I've just been pardoned. Thank you kindly for the rescue, gents.
There can be no further mistakes, Thomas. Am I understood?
What about the assassin? Yeah, he's here. They put him in a cell right next to mine. Guess we didn't get them all, eh?
Deal with this, Charles.
At once, sir.
What are we gonna do?
You're that boy from the Continental Congress. Adams's little lapdog. I think I have an idea. Yes. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Do tell.
All in good time. It's not like the assassin's going anywhere. For now, we should see about getting you better accommodations here.
What are you on about? I thought I was getting out.
I'm afraid you won't be leaving for a while, thanks to Benjamin Talmadge. He's been running his mouth, saying all sorts of things. You're being investigated for plotting to assassinate George Washington.
What a bunch of bollocks. I thought you was gonna handle that.
We'll discuss this elsewhere.
Not the same since old Fletcher passed. Say, what was the mild at the Lion like?
Oh, I don't know. I've met quite a few of them out in the bush. They look intimidating, but that's as it should be when dealing with profiteers.
Quiet in there! Keep that up and I'll have you tossed in the pit!
I have not. Yes, I saw that on my way through Hartford. Terrible fire. It's incredible any part of the old hall.
So, whatever went wrong with that little Irish mopsky? I'd heard the wedding bells might soon be sounded, and now this.
I said knock it off!
Oh, not that big. A little farm.
I said quiet!
I have not thought of it. You mean the fallow field over by the game trail? Beyond the...
I'm telling you, he's planning to escape. We should get in on it.
Yeah? And what makes you think that?
Caught him carving something in the yard. Slipped it in his pocket real quick when he saw me. Looked like a key.
Probably just a shiv.
Nah, Mason ain't a fighter. Always talking and tricking his way out of trouble. Weasel Weems, they call him. Sticky bastard.
Come on, Finch. He's not so bad. Even taught me some letters once. Gonna write a note to my lady.
Ha! What for? You think that whore's out there pining for you? Saving herself for when you get out? Huh? No doubt she's already moved on to the next fella, and the fella after him.
You shut your mouth before I shut it for you.
Easy now. Was just a joke.
Yeah? Well, it wasn't very funny.
Well, yes. I used to accompany the expeditions as a porter. They'd go as far as the waterways would take them. And some trips, it was through the bush.
No. Must be a fancy French contraption with all the silver.
Get up!
Where are we going?
Stay out of trouble or you'll wind up in the pit.
Wonderful stews, especially when harvest time is just done and everything is still fresh.
He's a muckworm.
Oh, I don't know.
What are you looking at, half-breed? You not understand English? That it?
Dealing with profiteers like Timber Toe.
He won't come. His wife's gone into labor. Last I saw him...
Do I need to knock some sense into that thick head of yours?
An idiot grin across his face. It was well obvious.
I should try and find this Weems fellow. If he intends to escape, perhaps he can help me.
I was in my schnitzel late last night. I am feeling a little bit delicate today. But tomorrow, yeah.
No. Must be a
Mason Weems?
Whatever went wrong with that
Could be.
I'd heard wedding bells might soon be sounded.
I need your help.
Oh?
They say you know a way out of here.
They say a lot of things.
I do not have time for games.
A shame, as I was hoping you might play one with me.
No, I haven't ventured up that far.
Fine.
Are you familiar with the rules?
Don't remind me. A pox on all who think bathing in winter is helpful. No. Must be a thank
Seeing as you already know mine, what's your name?
Connor.
Pleased to meet you, Connor.
So, whatever went wrong with that little Irish mop?
Well played.
I'd heard wedding bells might
So,
soon be sounded, and now
what brings you to Bridewell?
Treachery. I have been falsely accused.
Of course you have.
At the old flower. But John and Robert will both attend, so it would be the whole
You do
clan.
not believe me?
Why should I? You've the look of a brute.
You misjudge. I'm an honest man.
Wouldn't have the nerve for something like this.
And yet, also a man imprisoned.
Dragon is tending towards water.
Tell me how you found yourself in this place.
It is a private matter.
As is what you ask of me.
Miracle my brother got them through to us. I relinquished the tools of my trade to play the viola with them on Sundays.
I was trying to prevent a murder.
Oh! Anyone I know?
No, I haven't ventured up that far yet. The Ohio country is still a somewhat...
George Washington.
The others put you up to this, didn't they? Thought it might be fun to have another laugh at Mason's expense. Fools, a lot of them. To make light of something like this. George Washington is brave beyond measure, loyal like a brother, peerless in character, and unshakable in his convictions. That man is our Jupiter Conservator, destined to lead us not just to freedom, but greatness. Anyone who says otherwise is either a simpleton or a traitor.
Then you understand why I need to get out of here. If I don't help him, he is going to die.
Some of the garrison officers. You'd be astounded how sweet a mass we can belt out.
I've never
You're
seen
serious, aren't you?
I can't fathom how that'd work, to tell you true. But she's a bright lass.
Very well. But it's going to take some doing.
If I caught him anywhere near my
See,
horse,
everything hinges on the key I forged. But that loud Finch stole it. Took me 3 months to make the thing, too. You need to get it back, or we're not going anywhere.
Consider it done.
Nasty business.
Really?
he still owes me the best part of £3.
He'd obviously fallen over in his stupor and not only pissed himself, but demolished the pub's tea house bench. An absolute savage, that man.
So, whatever went wrong?
Yes, I saw that on my way through.
I've never seen it done that way. I can't fathom how that'd work, to tell you true.
We do hope to have word soon. We're serving on a packet ship, which made for steady news.
All right, scoundrels, back in your cells!
I have not heard of it. There might on the party side ask it of us at this late juncture, though, aren't they?
Beaver takes a pot.
We do hope to have word.
No. Must be a...
Really? I had not
This
thought
key
of
is
it.
useless.
You mean the fallow field over by the game trail? Beyond the apple orchard.
What are you looking at? You in the market for a husband?
Nasty business, that, over by the church. You'd think the peaceful endeavors...
So, whatever went wrong with that little Irish mopsy? I'd heard the wedding bells might soon be sounded, and now this.
Some young fella from Scotland is trying to map it all. I think he got a fever out past.
There was a period such blandishments were the norm. But men of greater resolve
Nonsense, that didn't happen for now.
No.
Your key is useless.
What do you mean?
It did not fit the lock.
It's not meant to.
You forged a key that does not work.
Well, that all depends on what you mean by work. It'll get us out of here. Just not the way you expected.
Then how?
You're going to use it to get the real key off the warden. You have to swap yours for his.
Why not just have me take the real key? Why all this extra work?
He might notice if it went missing. This way, he'll be none the wiser.
And when he tries to use it?
He won't. That's why we're targeting him.
How do I reach the warden?
Yes. This next part, you may not like.
Oh, as if I've liked the others. Out with it.
You need to pick a fight.
What?
Pick a fight, and they'll throw you in the pit.
And how in the world does this help us?
The warden oversees the pit. Getting sent there is the only way to reach him.
I'll give you credit. You've given this plan to risk my life a great deal of thought.
Take down as many as you can. 1 or 2 will only serve to entertain the guards. You need to make them angry.
I've never seen it done.
We all have our part to play. Try not to die.
A plain old rattler will do for me anytime.
Fancy yourself a troublemaker, eh? Some time in the pits to cool your blood.
Give him some more.
Look at all of you, pathetic, dirty wretches. You're not but swine, suckling at the teats of civilization. Thieves and scoundrels all. And do you acknowledge this?
Need to take care not to raise the alarm.
You'll find Hickey through that door. It's where they keep the important prisoners. Nicer rooms, more space, those sorts of things. It seems even in prison, who you know makes all the difference.
Thank you, Mason, for everything. I will find a way to repay the favor when my work here is finished.
You there! Stop!
Prepare to bleed.
You won't lose us that easily.
Stop. Stop now. I'll enjoy this.
You won't lose us that easily. No, you don't. Hey, hold a moment, Squire. You come back here.
Hold you. Stop. Stop now.
Not who you was expecting, am I right?
What have we here? I thought we'd finished off your kind.
You would like that, wouldn't you? To rid the world of all who do not share your views.
Guilty as charged. Your meddling in the revolution has caused us no small measure of grief. It cannot continue. Our work is too important. But what would you know beyond all the lies Achilles feeds you and the tales you tell yourself?
I know that the people wish to be free, and that men like Washington fight to make it so.
Please, the man is weak. He stumbles and stammers through each engagement, making it all up as he goes along. His pedigree is pathetic, his military record even more so. I could go on and on, but we'd be here for days, so manifold are his faults, so deficient are his merits. He must be dealt with. You as well. I will abide no more flies in the ointment.
Here's how it's gonna work. First we bind you and bring you to your cell. Then tomorrow, you go before
Charging
court,
battery.
accused of plotting to kill good old Georgie. Maybe we could pin the murder of the warden on you too. You did kill him after all. And who wouldn't take the word of Charlie over here? Once that's all squared away, well then.
All those years ago, the child in the forest was you.
I said I would find you.
And so you have. But not quite as you had expected, am I right? You know, all of this might have been avoided had you only done what I asked. Ah, but what's done is done.